Welcome everyone to our Tabling 101 training. My name is Alexis Miller and I'm an outreach specialist at Solar United Neighbors, and I'm joined by my colleague Morgan Byrne, our other outreach specialist. We want to thank you guys for joining us today. We want to give a big shout out because we really couldn't do this work without you. You are key to building the solar movement. So thank you so much for tabling with us. We wanted to give just a little bit of an overview about tabling, then Morgan's going to share a little bit about Solar United Neighbors. So why do we do tabling? What's the importance of that and how does it fit into our goals? The first piece of that is that it's fun. We want you to have fun. It's a great opportunity for you to get out in the community, to meet other folks, to chat about solar and enjoy some fun community events. Overall, our goal is just to help people learn more about solar and Solar United Neighbors. So this can be through chatting with people or ideally having them sign up to join our network. This can also look like connecting folks to an open co-op in the area if we have that, or having them take an advocacy action. So what is included in your tabling kit? We have some signs, this Ask Me About Solar sign, as well as Solar United Neighbors about our nonprofit status. And then we also have some explainers about solar. So talking about what an inverter looks like, how solar works, things like that, for you to be able to chat about solar with folks, and people might have questions that relates to. If you want, you can feel free to bring pictures of your installation, or if you have solar, you can share your power bill, something like that, to be able to share more about your solar story with people. We also have handouts in the tabling kit. So we have our solar FAQs, as well as how you can go solar with Solar United Neighbors, and you might have some specific stuff pertaining to a co-op in your area or an advocacy action happening in your area. And then this big sheet is our sign up sheet. This is super important because that is one of our main asks for folks, is to get them onto our network and get updates from us, is having them fill out this information. And we also do have this QR code that folks can scan. If that's easier for people, they can fill out the information online that way. So what to expect when you're tabling? There are a few things. We have some tips and tricks for you as people are walking by. There's no need to be super aggressive, and don't be offended if not everyone wants to stop by, but you can always just feel free to ask people, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to chat about solar? Do you have any questions about solar? You'll have your signs up that will let people know that that's what you're here to talk about, but you can feel free to ask anyone who seems interested if they have any questions. And then when someone stops, you can tell them you're a volunteer and that Solar United Neighbors is a nonprofit. Morgan will chat a little bit more about what we do that you can share. And then feel free to share about any open co-ops or advocacy actions with people. You can just let the conversation flow with people. It doesn't need to be specific to that ask. But before they leave, try to make sure you can get their contact information to add them onto our list, and or give them a flyer from us so that they can learn more. Things to remember: you don't need to be an expert on solar or Solar United Neighbors. You can always take down someone's information and have them let them know that we'll get back to them, or direct them to our website. We have a help desk that is staffed of all of our solar experts, so they can reach out to that at info@solarunitedneighbors.org. And so along with that, you don't need to answer questions that you don't know. We're happy to help guide people through the process, so feel free to refer them to us. Then we ask for you to be respectful. Not everyone's going to agree with us. You can say, I hear you, and move on from that conversation. Sometimes people just want to be heard. They're all coming from different backgrounds, and everyone has different thoughts and opinions, but just letting people know you hear them, and then moving on from that conversation. Feel free to take a break if you need to after having any difficult conversations, but just letting people know that you can understand where they're coming from, then moving on from that is important. And don't take it personally when people don't want to stop. Not everyone's going to, but we consider it a win, whether you have a lot of signups or you just were able to get some face time. People were able to see Solar United Neighbors out in the community is just as important. So don't feel offended if people aren't stopping or not everyone's signing up for the list. And I'm going to take it over to Morgan to chat a little bit more about Solar United Neighbors.
Yeah, so hello, thanks for watching. Solar United Neighbors is a national nonprofit organization focused on bringing a community of people together and building a new energy system with rooftop solar at the cornerstone. So when people come up to you and ask, who are you and what are you doing here? Feel free to, give them that spiel. And then we can move on to our theory of change. And that is to help people go solar, join together, and fight for their energy rights. Those three actions are really the pillar of the work that we do with Solar United Neighbors. So as we help more people go solar, whether that's through a solar co-op or on an individual case-by-case basis, then they can join together and fight for pro-solar policy, which in turn will help more people go solar. And then how do we do that? So Sun helps people go solar through solar co-ops, which is an opportunity for homeowners and small businesses to go solar with one-on-one support and group purchasing power. And then we also have information sessions statewide and also on a community basis. That is a great opportunity to learn more about solar technology, solar financing, and the solar co-op process. Like Alexis mentioned, we have a solar help desk. So if you're not in a solar co-op area, feel free to, or if you are in a solar co-op area, either way, feel free to reach out to the solar help desk with any questions. They can help you compare proposals and feel free to schedule a phone call. You can check that out on our website. And also on our website, we have a ton of free resources like the battery storage guide, HOA solar action guide, solar owners manual, and a ton more. And then we also are engaging with advocacy across all 12 of our states and nationwide. So that varies state by state what we are involved with. And your community outreach specialist can guide you towards what to share at these tabling events, but you can also find all of that information on our website. And thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for joining Solar United Neighbors and for being a leader in your community. You can encourage other folks to get involved with Sun through our website, solarunitedneighbors.org/get involved. Feel free to reach out anytime with questions to get involved at solarunitedneighbors.org or reach out to us personally. So thank you and have fun.